Hi there, I'm Matt Kemp from the Underground Cookery School. Normally we do corporate team building. You come down, cook a meal, spend a good few hours eating it and drinking some wine with friends. But today I'm going to show you a barbecue masterclass. I'm going to show you how to use a charcoal barbecue. If you want to know how to light a barbecue, do reference the video that I've done earlier on. Now you'll notice the first thing I've done is I've put the coals on half the barbecue, and the idea behind that is, and I'll keep referencing this during the course of the video, but you can start to move away from the charcoals if it's too hot. I'm going to demonstrate how to use a charcoal barbecue with a steak, which is quite easy. I'm going to put it sort of midway. What is also quite important is where the lines are. Particularly if you're using a spatula, just make sure that you can slide along them rather than them being at 90 degrees, in which case, you know, if you think about a spatula that way, much harder to slide down the runds. So here we go. I'm just going to slap that on like that, and most importantly, note I haven't put it at the hottest part, which is here. I've just kept it to one side. And I think one of the beauties of using a proper charcoal barbecue is the fact that you've got that charred barred effect. So if you put the meat on at, say, 7:10, in about 30 seconds time I'm going to lay it at 90 degrees, so it's about 10 to 5, and then I'll repeat that process, but I'm probably only going to cook this for the best part of, say, 2 minutes, so maybe 30 seconds aside. Let's just have a little peek, shall we? Look, we've got a nice bit of charring there, so I'm going to turn it around the other way. Notice the coals, they're white with heat. Don't start cooking on a charcoal barbecue until those coals are absolutely white. Now we've had about almost a minute's worth of cooking time. I'm going to carry on, and you'll also notice that I've left the fat on because that will then drip onto the coals. It'll add a bit more smoke. This steak is going to be absolutely delicious. My advice is also try and use a pure charcoal barbecue rather than an electric one. The whole point, I think, of doing a barbecue are those sublime charcoal flavours. If we turn that over, look, you've got that lovely lattice there. I'm just going to move the steak up a bit. Same thing, it's now cooking in relation to the bars at maybe, say, 10 to 5, and then we're going to turn it by 90 degrees in a minute. I mean, that's cooked for about 3 minutes. It just depends on how you like it. But again, one of the beauties of how to use a charcoal barbecue is it's still warm round here. You don't want to cook that anymore. So if you leave it round here, or possibly even round the side, you know, if you're having a barbecue for a few people, you know, maybe you can put the sausages, which are already cooked there, but you'll keep turning the chicken, which takes a lot longer to cook on the barbecue over there. So that, my friends, is how you use a charcoal barbecue.